there, I'm Kate, and I'm here with 3 pieces from the Curated, a new brand that I've discovered. I have 2 classic coats. One is a sample that I got from their Facebook group, and then I have the classic teddy coat. Their names are all a little bit similar, so I'm teddy jacket. I knew I was saying it wrong, so I'll have those linked below. But I've been following this brand for a while on Instagram, and everyone is bananas about the fit of these coats, so I had to try it out. I have a friend who has one, and she just loves it. It's like this really lovely female-founded company, this mom who's an entrepreneur, and I think she started it when she was in Asia, but now she lives in Norway with her family, and she just wanted to have like luxury pieces at honest prices, so she developed this coat line, and I think the classic might have been one of her first, or the graduate. She has a lot of different types of coats, but they are at good price points, around $300 USD, give or take, which are pretty affordable for some people. Like, I know some people who save up for these coats as like young people. Like apparently it's like the graduate is like one of those nice ones that you give to someone who like graduated from university or something that they could earn themselves. So I'm very excited to show you these. The color that I got first in the classic is the moss, and oh gosh, I just love green. I love green, especially right now, but I like a classic coat. Camel doesn't look great on me, on my skin tone, so I usually steer clear around like from that color when it comes to like trenches, and there's those classic pieces that are so beautiful in that color. But I went and I splurged on this gorgeous one in moss, and I've been wearing it here. We're isolating at our cottage still, and I've been wearing it on my morning walks. It's just getting too warm for it, but it is a cashmere and wool blend. Let me see what the content is exactly. 70% wool, 30% cashmere, and it's unlined, but it doesn't matter because it is so soft. I absolutely love the fit of this. So what makes this so successful, this is a size medium on me, is the sleeve. So it doesn't have a traditional sides like shoulder seam, which never fit on me, because if you've been following me for a while, you know I have pretty narrow shoulders, and then the rest of my body is pretty like regular. So like I'll wear a size 2 in my shoulders, and then like a size 4 to 6 around my waist, and then around my hips a size 6 to 8. So I'm like slowly I slowly fan out. But so coats are tricky for me because nothing ever fit in the shoulders. So I would always go for something that had this kind of shoulder, which is more of like a cocoon style, I think. And I love everything about this. I'll try this on for you. So one of the things that the Curated is all about is about a minimalist look. So if you can see, there's no buttons on here, and there's a lot of really beautiful straight lines. That comes with some extra fabric if you want to make a belt loop, but the belt loops aren't on there, and I really love that option, just depending on where your body is, like where you would need it. So it's very nice to have that. I don't think I'll use it because I actually really love wearing this open without the belt, which you'll see a lot of other customers wear. Another thing I really like is when you cinch it, the pockets kind of create a nice shape. It is it is a straight cut coat. So having the belt around, cinching it, and then having the pockets come out a little bit is really lovely. This is considered an oversized fit. There's a lot of talk on their Facebook group and on the Instagram on how you want everything to fit. Like I said, this is a medium. I normally wear small in coats, but that usually means that the body doesn't fit me as well. So this is perfect for me because the shoulder fits really well and the body is really well. The sleeves are just a little long, which I don't really mind because I think that is warmer for me because I live in Canada. I need I need a little extra fabric to get me through. So yeah, a straight cut, I would consider this an oversized fit, which I really love. I like something a little bit more casual, but I think you can size down for a more form-fitting fit. If you talk to their customer service, they're really good about size ideas, or you can talk to their Facebook group and ask on there. Otherwise, it doesn't have a side slit in the back, so it's just a very minimalist, almost robe-like, comfortable, chic coat. The sleeves are a little bit more like almost like a bell shape. They aren't straight down, so you have some room in there. I like that because I need to add sweaters, etc. I like that space, but that's something that is apparently just like up to you. Apparently their tailored coat is something that has a different sleeve to it. So I would highly recommend this coat. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. I'm almost sad that it's summer, so I don't get to wear it as often. I've worn this down to -5 degrees Celsius. And that is warm enough with just a t-shirt underneath, but I'll definitely be able to layer it to get to those lower temperatures. So, and then I can wear it up to about 10 degrees Celsius here. So it has a good 15-degree range depending on how you layer it. Very lovely. Oh, I just love this. And also what's really nice is that the lapels come up a little bit higher. So the coat starts higher on you, and as a petite person, I'm 5'3", I find that really helpful. So the gray coat I got off of their Facebook sample sale, and I'm in Canada, but I sent this to a friend in the States who sent it to me because I think there's just a lot of stuff that they have to do when it comes to duty, and they don't want me to be charged. So anyway, my friend sent it to me. But I don't think they do a Canadian sample sale. They do the sample sale for, I guess, wherever the coats are. So she's done an EU, UK sample sale, and she's done one in Australia, I think, and then she's done the American one, and that's all through Facebook. So join that Facebook group. It's really helpful. It's full of like really lovely chic people. So, and people who are into that minimalist style, which I'm not really, but I love coats to add a bit of structure to my like boho feminine style. So this is why I'm very interested in this. Plus I live in Canada. I have so many coats because I just need them, and like our weather is bananas. So I need something for many different occasions. So this is considered a small, but it actually fits bigger than my moss coat. I'm not really sure how helpful this part of the review will be because this is a sample. So I can compare it, and you'll see it compared to like the medium, but maybe only what you'll get from this if you want to purchase this coat in gray is the color. So apparently what she does is she uses the fabric that is there, and then she uses it till it's gone. So the gray may vary. Again, I'm not sure how helpful this will be, but I wanted to show you this coat anyway. In gray, I think it's really beautiful, but yes, it does fit larger. It's definitely more of an oversized fit. So I'll show you what that looks like on. Again, I do like how oversized it is, and I don't mind it cuffed. I don't know if that's against any sort of minimalist rule, but I think this looks really lovely on, even though it is slightly bigger. And then, yeah, it has the same qualities as the other one. It's a straight cut. It's really comfortable. It's not as soft. I'm wondering if it's the same. Yeah, 70% wool, 30% cashmere. Maybe it's because I've worn that one more. Maybe there's some sort of working in the fabric. The fibers like rest. I know that happens with some of my Cezanne sweaters, that they're comfortable after a few more wears. So I'll show you what it looks like cinched up. But yeah, you can see just the differences, that it is a little bit more roomy, but it is so, like, it's so nice. It's so comfortable. And again, I really love that the fact that there's no slit in the back. I think it just adds like a little bit more of a chic shape. I'm not sure. I always find this slit looking a little sloppy on me anyway. So this is it. I like, yeah, with oversized shape. I love these pockets. As a mom, the bigger the pocket, the better. My pockets are not my own. They're my children, and the bigger they are, the more like rocks they can fit into them. So I think this is just a fabulous, fabulous coat. I really love the gray color. Again, I really love it. Open, casual, so nice. This one is probably gonna be the best under the bigger sweaters that I have. So I'll definitely wear this into the chilly weather. And this is the last coat. This is the Modern Teddy jacket, and it's the first one I ordered, but it was on pre-order, and I actually got the green one first because it was in stock, and I only got it now because they were running out now. They're completely out of that color, and that was like the only color that I had wanted. So anyway, that's why I purchased that so quickly. Anyway, the Modern Teddy jacket is something that I've always wanted but didn't exist. So this is such a smart design to me because like I said, I'm just on the petite side. I'm at 5'3", and Teddy coats, Teddy jackets are so overwhelming on me. They just don't usually work, especially because they usually have a big collar. So what I love so much about this design is the collar. Look at this. Isn't it? Oh, this is the most luxurious coat I own. I was walking around and I was like, I feel like a movie star in this. And I think it's $295 USD. I'll have it linked below, but like it's just very reasonable when it comes to a beautiful coat. And so this is pure wool fleece. So outer is 100% wool and lining is 100% silk. So it's not shearling. No animals were involved in this. The outside of the coat, and then it's wool, so it's warmer. So, and it's beautiful. So there's a longer version of this. There is a version of this with a collar, and that's like a little bit more brown, and a longer version of that. And then she's coming out with 2 new colors that you can pre-order, which I don't know yet. So, it's so exciting. This is so beautiful. It's so soft and comfortable. And the other other amazing thing about this is the clasp. Okay, so when you see this coat online, you'll see that it's done up somehow, and it's just very magical. So I really was curious on how she was going to do this, because she said a hook and eye, and I don't know about you, but like the hook and eyes that I've experienced on my clothing won't hold up a coat. So these are very specific, sturdy, gorgeous hook and eyes that work perfectly for this coat. So let me show you. Sorry about the linings, not, what's the word? The lining isn't steamed. So this is how it works. So it does that, and then it goes into the eye here, which is silver. So when it's metal. I think it's metal. Otherwise it's very sturdy. So it goes in. So you unhook it, and then you latch it, and it stays together in a very sleek way. And it's easy to do up and undo with one hand, just like how I did that. I have the green classic coat in a medium, and I have this in an extra small. So I would say true to size on this, especially if you're petite. It is maybe like an inch too long on me. I'm not sure. I just love this so much. I think it's so glamorous. I really appreciate the placement of the clasps because you can still sit in it. So for me, when I sit in the car or sit anywhere, I usually have to undo a coat. If it has like a double zipper, like a zipper from the top and bottom, like I unzip the bottom, or else I just leave it open. And this is so nice. Like this was so intentional, the way that she, the placement of it, because it still stays closed. And it's just so comfortable and gorgeous and cozy. And I always talk about the cozy things that put me to sleep because I never sleep with a 1-year-old, and this is definitely going to be one of them. It is so gorgeous. I'm so happy with it. Go and get one. Go and pre-order. It's still like she has the pre-orders open on this one. So yeah, beautiful. So there's pockets right here that are lower, and it comes in a vacuum sealed bag, which the owner was a little apprehensive of doing because she didn't feel like, I think that was like a luxurious thing. She didn't know if people preferred a box, but she saved money doing it that way. I think she said that she'd have to charge $35 more USD in shipping if we wanted a box. But a lot of people, I liked the vacuum seal bag. I still have it. You can reuse it. And a lot of people were saying how nice it was because when they picked it up from like the post or something, they didn't have to walk with a massive box. So Nicola, we appreciate that. And yeah, these are my coats. They're so nice. Okay. And that's my review. I hope that was helpful for anyone looking into this brand. It's really beautiful. The founder is a really lovely human. I really love that personal connection with the brand. It makes the pieces a little bit more special. She's also very active on the Facebook group. So she's like, hey, I have a question. I need some feedback. So she's very hands-on, and I just appreciate that from a brand. And I think she is brilliant, and all these designs are gorgeous. So yeah, that's my review. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll have links and the sizes and my measurements all in the box below in case that's helpful, and I'll see you next time.